Hi guys, so Kate Burley of Sky News had a very strange interaction with the Care and Mental Health Minister Gillian Keegan on Friday, where the reporter asked her a very simple question. What are the downsides of wearing a mask?
What's the downside to compulsory mask wearing?
I think there's a downside to many of these things. I mean, some people do find mask wearing difficult. It's a personal choice, but most of us are wearing masks. I mean, on the tube, most of us are wearing masks. I don't know if you've seen that. And I think as more and more it gets into winter, I've had a cough, so I've been wearing a mask. Having a cough is socially unacceptable now. You feel terrible. So I think it is a personal choice. Many people do wear masks, and many people, when you go out into meetings, I was in care homes yesterday, everybody was wearing masks. But it's about personal choice. We're not the sort of country that tells you what you need to wear.
What the F? Okay, if you work on a building site, you have to wear a helmet or you have to wear a reflective jacket. If you drive a car, you have to wear a seatbelt. If you ride a motorcycle, you have to wear a helmet. Actually, back to the car, if you want to drive a car, you actually have to pass a test. You have to have a license. So why can't you say you have to wear a mask when you enter a building? You have to wear a mask when you're in a crowded area. You have to wear a mask when you enter a shop. You have to respect the staff who are in that shop who have to deal with people on a daily basis. So you have to wear a mask. You have to wear a mask on public transport. You can't say we're not the type of country to enforce things when that's completely untrue. You do enforce things. You enforce things all the time, as the examples given. You have to wear a helmet if you ride a motorbike. You have to wear a seatbelt. You have to wear a helmet on a building site. But once again, notice how she avoids the original question. What are the downsides of wearing a mask? There are no downsides. Yes, it's a little bit uncomfortable for some people, in the same way as some people will say it's a little bit uncomfortable driving the car with a seatbelt, or it's a bit uncomfortable riding a motorcycle with a helmet, especially if it's on a hot day. But those rules exist to protect you and to protect the public. Back to the license, driving a car without a license. Can you imagine for a moment if we just allowed people to buy cars and drive on the road without any skills, without passing a test? Sometimes it seems as if some people are driving without passing a test. But imagine a country where we didn't have any rules at all.
Or, it is about personal choice. We all know the pros and cons of this. We spent 18, 19 months educating.
No, we don't all know. If we all knew the pros and cons of it, then everyone would be wearing a mask. Some people don't want to wear a mask because they're idiots. Some people don't want to wear a mask because they don't understand. Some people don't want to wear a mask out of some political statement. They want to make a political statement. It isn't we all understand. No, we don't.
Ourselves, so we all know what to do, and it's not for the government really to mandate it. Of course, it's there as a
Sorry, once again, it's not for the government to mandate things. I didn't know she was that much of a libertarian.
Backup, and it is there as part of Plan B. But we expect that people will do the right thing, and actually, most people are doing the right thing. But
we expect, once again, we're back to this offloading responsibility onto the public. We're not going to tell people to wear masks because that would piss them off. I've mentioned this before. Boris Johnson and the Tories want to convince the public that everything is okay, that the pandemic is pretty much over. Get back to work. Get back to buying your sandwiches in the city centre. Because, the people who donate to the party are upset that they're not able to charge high rents. Get back to work. Get back to normal. If people are wearing masks all the time, it's a demonstration that we're not back to normal. And we can't have that. That seems to be the government policy.
But the right thing you can do right now is come forward for your vaccine or come forward for your booster.
See, the problem with that is that many people have received letters instructing them to come forward for a booster, to come forward for the vaccine. And it seems that when they went online to book the vaccine, they were told that they were no longer eligible. So they received a letter telling them, go and get the vaccine, get the booster shot. And when they applied online, they didn't, they were rejected. Now, I don't know the numbers here. I just heard it on James O'Brien.
Yeah, most people are wearing masks, but I mean, looking at the images from the House of Commons the other day, I only could see Theresa May wearing a mask on the benches. There you go. I mean, not many people doing the right thing there, are they? And Jacob Rees-Mogg said, you don't need to wear a mask during debates because of the convivial, fraternal spirit within the Conservative Party. Does that mean if you are convivial and fraternal, you don't get COVID?
No, I think, you know, everybody knows that you can get COVID from anybody.
So Jacob Rees-Mogg was wrong. So Jacob Rees-Mogg was telling lies, or Jacob Rees-Mogg is misinformed. Which is it? You know, you can't... The government don't really care about providing real information. It's about convincing the public that there isn't a problem. And when a problem is raised, they laugh about it. Yes, it's a, you know, let's have a bit of a laugh at Jacob Rees-Mogg suggesting that you don't have to wear a mask in a crowded area as long as you know the people. You know their names. If you know the people's names, then that's okay. You can remove your mask. That seems to be the government policy. Once again, it's about convincing the public that everything is over. It's all done and dusted. Get Brexit done, get pandemic done, it seems. And unfortunately, many people are buying into that. Many people are convinced by the government rhetoric. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.